most dangerous podcast. Bebo in the building was good, man. What I doing bar for bar. Drake Kent was going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in this thing.
Hundo.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's
That
up?
nooner, man. My clock ain't working no more, man. I've been hit the nooner joint, man. Salute, man.
Right for the
we
one
up in the
time.
building, man. There you go, man. Yeah,
There we
Bebo
go.
P on it down, man. Salute, man. We hanging out with that Friday joint, man. The nooner joint, man. Salute, man. J Camp's up in here, man. Bebo P's in here holding it down, man. How it goes on, man. Come on, man.
Ready. Come on now.
I'm coming out to computer speaks.
That's what it sounds like,
see,
man.
It do. Computer
sound young.
speaks.
What about now?
That's better.
Nah, yeah.
Sound
now,
okay, yeah,
now
all right,
you-
yeah.
now
We
you
in the bed.
Christian.
We had to go back in. Hold up, man. We go back in, man. Salute, man. Like
There
I
you
said,
go.
man. Fresh out, we in here, man. Just real quick, man. We had to give y'all a breakdown. We was gone for a minute, man. So
Guess
we didn't get a
who's
chance to kind of give y'all that breakdown, man, on that the epic battle of Drake and Kenny, man. But again, like I said, Friday, man, we up in here, man. J Kent was goody.
What's happening, people? What's happening? Bebo PZ. What's
Oh,
good
to
with
the
you, my
ready.
brother?
Hey, man. Good to be back with you, brothers, and good to be back with
Mhm.
y'all out there.
Yes,
From the
indeed.
bottom of our hearts, we missed you back. You know what I'm saying? We've heard, we've seen the reception of, the warm embrace, and that is reflected back at y'all more than twice, more than 2 times fold or whatever. Iceberg, how you
Bebo
feeling,
going
brother?
in, man. Deacon trying to get the plate cracking, man.
Well, how you feeling, Iceberg?
Hey,
Boy.
man, everything's goody, man. Salute, like I said, man. Salute to everybody on the
Good
Friday.
afternoon
Hopefully
to
got
everybody
paid,
out
man.
there.
If so, man, hit the super chat, man. Come on, man. We trying to get it in. But again, like I said, man, we got to just do a little recap, man. We saw Drake kind of come back, man, and try to delete all the Kenny joints. So we got to basically kind of recap it a little bit. We're gonna talk about a little Ghostface today too, man. But
Come on with it, Iceberg. Come on. Come on.
would y'all say Drake got bars? Like, let's take just off the strength, man. Like, would y'all say he's got bars? When this battle started, and again, let's be clear, this started in March. But just off the dribble, J Camp and Bebo P in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat too, man. Put a 1 if you're up in here, man. Salute, man. Throw the fresh out in the chat, man. Show some love. J Camp, Bebo P in the chat though. Like, do y'all consider Drake lyrical?
Yeah, you can slide. I mean,
Before we go in, like I'm just asking real quick, like
Yeah, I mean-
did he have a chance? Did he have a puncher's chance, man, to even like get Kenny, or was this just like silly off the dribble? Before we even go in,
Kenny's a different type of rapper. He's like a very poetic, very cerebral rapper. But Drake got bars too. I mean, I'm not gonna just hate
Okay.
on Drake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, did I think he was gonna win this beef? No. I mean, I don't think he's a better rapper than Kendrick. Like I even if Kendrick somehow lost this battle, I would still think Kendrick is a more talented MC.
okay.
But as far as like does Drake have, yeah, I mean Drake, he has tracks out there where he was barring all the way out. So regardless if he's got a team, you got to put that stamp or that asterisk on his pen as well, because there's multiple pens.
okay,
in
got
there.
the sweatshop. You know what I'm saying? Got the little
you got
kids
the
in there
sweatshop.
writing bull.
Facts. A lot of his stands try to make an excuse and try to say other people do it, but not to the extent where his pen is being loaned, where
Okay,
he's
all right.
if somebody writes your entire cadence, Bebo P, and gives you a full hook, or gives you the initial 4 bars of your verse.
Oh, you going there? Okay. J Camp just
that's
went
like-
there. Okay.
That's different. But dude got bars though. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
He got bars. I ain't gonna knock him there, but
Before we go in, Bebo, man, J Camp said he had a puncher's chance. What's your thoughts real quick? did
I
you
didn't
give
say
Drake?
punch his chance.
Okay.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
I didn't say he had any chance. I never thought he was going to win this
Damn.
battle.
Okay.
I was
Jenny
clear.
Ma. You got him the young Jeezy Jenny Ma.
Yeah, I mean, I was clear with that.
And the AK walk around the house.
Before it started again. Kenny's range of lyrical content is far superior to Drake's. Like it's just not even. They're not in the same weight class. People. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go in.
No, that's a great segue because you're absolutely right. Uh, K. Dot, Kendrick Lamar, he's an MC when it's all said and done.
Facts.
Drake, he has MC capabilities, but he's an entertainer that just happens to have some bars here and there.
I was nicer.
Entertainer,
He's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga J. Camp gave him a little church swag. You just dude gave him straight. This dude gave him the brimstone. God damn.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. I mean, and don't take my word for it. Drake said on at least a few or multiple occasions that he would never do a straight up rap or hip hop album. And that's just how he's been over the last several years. And not throwing shade on it, but he's more of an entertainer. He's gonna cater to, throwing, little, rap here and there, but more of the melodic harmonization that he's been known to deliver. Okay. And when you combine the entertainer swag with the MC swag, obviously the talented, skilled MC is gonna pop out and stand out. Exactly, J. Camp. So, I mean, but Iceberg, what are you thinking on that though? What do you think?
Hey man, this is the thing, man. Like, this is why it probably wasn't good that we was on at the time. I'm not a super Kenny fan. I think the dude can spit. He's had verses, no doubt. But I mean, again, nobody could predicted this little joint. That's why we going in right now. But again, I'm not a super Kenny fan. I'm not really a super Drake fan, tell you the truth. I mean, like I said, I'm just sitting back with my popcorn, just watching the joint, man. Yeah, so again, I was excited for the beef. You know what I mean? I honestly, I'm a Cole fan. Let's be clear, but Cole basically got them Crocs on and bull, man, with no socks. So he's been chilling, man, folding clothes with his wife and bull. So
and trying to buy cyber trucks while getting shaded by
Cybertrucks and dude didn't know the cat. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, like nobody could predict what was going on, but again, we was out, so we're gonna kind of like just run it back a little bit, cause again, Drake's trying to delete all the bull. Nah, son, you got fresh out, man. We gonna get y'all, man. So
Drake tried to come with that MIB joint that
you
right here.
Like, yeah, look into the camera, my nigga. Boom. Get your ass out of here.
But you said it correctly though, Davis. I mean, there's not a lot of there's cats who's not a fan of either one of these dudes. Not, I mean, when we say fan, meaning like it's not their favorite artist, but you can sit back as a casual hip hop fan and judge it. But even for me, like I said, being a Kenny fan, not a stan, that's completely two different things. I respect Kenny as an artist, and I have some of his music, and I listen to both of these dudes. I got some of Drake's albums too.
Facts. I mean, like I said,
it was not very difficult
we're not
for
knocking
me to
Drake.
see.
We not,
No, it's not a knock. It's just it just wasn't difficult to see this coming. It really wasn't.
Right.
Okay, so let's go in, man. Because again, this is the thing, man. This is why y'all missed us. Because nobody does it like we do. Let's be clear. Nobody coming like J. Camp, Paul, the Bebo P. Let's be clear, man.
Already.
P came with it.
Come
already.
on, man. Let's go in, man. Let's go in a little bit. So again, if you new to the platform, man, let me hold up, man. If y'all new to the platform, man, salute, man. You got J. Camp over here, man.
Salute.
Up here, man. Go check him out on the Twitter joint, man. MC, man, all day. You know how it goes down, man. Like, just the ill cat. You got Bebo P up top, man. You know what I'm saying? Writer, producer, you know what goes down, man. Let's be clear, man.
Rhymer.
Ladies, man, you know what I'm saying? He invented the threesome. So, like I said, man, we're going to we got to talk about these albums, man. Like, so again, let's be clear. Like, there's been tension with these cats, man, this big three situation. Started with the whole first-person shooter joint, you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a record with all three of them. Kenny said, fuck y'all niggas. I'm not getting on none of that shit. So they came out with it themselves, hot record. Next thing you know, this joint.
This
That
age
40
well, too.
water.
I will say that age.
Hey man,
better.
March 22nd, they dropped the Like That joint. Just had Kenny coming out of nowhere, just going crazy on the joint. What are you, J Camp, Bebo P in the chat? We gonna rank these records. Was it fire? Good? Midi? Trash? Or like you can't even register the joint. Where would you at on this one, J Camp, Bebo P? We can kind of do these together. Pause. Chat where you at, you know what I'm saying? But J Camp started off though, man. What was your thoughts on this? Basically, what started the beef was this Future Metro Boomin record, man, with Kenny just wasn't even announced on the record. It just went crazy, went viral, started the whole situation on March 22nd.
I mean, it was a good joint, man. If Kenny wasn't on here, would have definitely been mid. I mean, you
Okay,
talk
all
about he held this joint up. Bebo P.
Okay,
If Kenny
all
wasn't on here and it was just Future rhyming, because I was
Future,
about to say,
like,
what was you doing, Future, bro? Like, it just sounded like he was on his Fisher Price, like my first, like he just got a microphone for
My
the first
first
time.
Sony
Like,
the Teddy Ruxpin tape, man.
yeah, he had the Teddy Ruxpin joint, man. I was like, nah, Future, bro, this is not it. And then Kenny came in and surprised everybody and just
Oh, bro.
he went in.
Especially coming after that mid-stepper joint and him dropping this, hey, man, mad respect, you know what I'm saying, to come through with this verse, you know what I'm saying, after the mid-stepper.
And it was really wasn't even like a true, like, he was just trying to take somebody's head off. This was more so like, hey, y'all don't forget about me. Like, I'm still that dude. I'm still that dude. I heard what y'all
So
said.
J Camp, you
them
going
little
with it was
sneakers.
fire, good? Are we staying with the good?
No, it's not fire. No.
Damn.
No,
Bebo P, do you agree? Do we need to move it, Bebo P? Or are you agreeing with J Camper?
Well, Ice Boy, I think you might be the ultimate breaker of this situation because I think overall it was mid.
Damn.
I think it was mid.
Damn.
But the person who made it, you know, is synonymous to what is very much the same to what J Camp stated. K Dot made the track, you know, as well as it is. Otherwise, and we can't deny the scope of what this song set off in 2024's rap civil war. Personally, I think overall it was mid, but you know, I think
not mad at that.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at it either, man. We're gonna keep it up and good because we don't want nobody coming in and be like, what the heck?
Fine.
But I see
fine.
what you're saying, though. I definitely see what you're saying.
Bebo P,
it just wasn't hit.
Entitled to his opinion.
Yeah,
and you know, we've said this before, like K-Dot's verse wasn't really like, you know, on no Cannabis level by far. You know what I'm saying? But it was like that that appetizer to get things going, you know, verse wise. Song wise.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, now song was, that's why I was saying, like, if Kendrick wasn't on the song, it would have been mid
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Okay, so okay,
we can keep it at that slot.
Well, yeah, we'll keep it right there. So okay, March 22nd, this hits. A couple weeks later, man, Jermaine tries to come out with the 7-minute drill joint. Butt cheeks. In my opinion, it was mid.
I don't even.
But where did you guys go with the 7-minute drill before he comes out with the apology? He comes out with the mixtape, and he comes out with the might delete later, which he pretty much did, and he dropped the 7-minute drill. What was your quick thoughts just on that? Because this kind of started the whole Drake thing.
It was just okay, really. I mean, there was like
mid. So mid.
It's not mid. It's just good. Okay. It's not good. Like, if there's like a category,
you gotta go one or the other though.
Yeah, we gotta do mid.
Well, right. I realize that. I mean, I guess we gotta lean towards mid then, because it wasn't like this did not land. Like, this got so
This nigga said
overshadowed
land.
so quickly. You know what I'm saying, B.O.P. Like after
Damn.
that,
Let me.
after that, you know, the K Dot and Future joint drop and Metro, this was Nerf gun rap compared to that. What I mean by not the bars, it's like the timing was boo boo, and the push for this was boo boo, and then the after effects just made it even worse. Like the after effects really pulled down the track even further. I wanted to give it like a NA, like a non-applicable, because you just
We might. Hold on. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it down there for right now. Let's keep it at
I say more
DQ.
so like
This DQ
NA, because this didn't even like it didn't even put a dent into anything. Like it was just there just to pass time almost. It's like we forgot about it so quickly. That's why it needs to be NA, BOP, because we talked about this one day and it was done. Like nobody's ever going to remember this joint ever dropped.
Real talk, real facts.
No,
because again, let's be clear.
This talk about
this record before BOP goes in. This record was like when like Martin was in there with Tommy Hitman Hearns and he turned around, was like, "Yeah, I won it." He turned around slow motion and went boom and knocked the nigga out.
Martin got the big head.
You know what I'm saying? And he got the big head. Like this thing didn't even register, bro. But Bebo, go in though. What's your thoughts on the 7-minute drill by Jermaine?
I think that J Camp and Ice Boyg's commentary was so on point. I don't really have much to add outside of if it was, because that was kind of like a 2-part, or at least that joint had a beat switch to where it switched to conductor.
Yeah,
if it was just conductor's joint,
the conductor,
then it would be at least mid.
At least
mid. But I think with the points that you drove home, J Camp and Iceberg, I think it needs to stay where it's at, because nobody's talking about this song. You know, with the 7-minute joint, you know, so I think it needs to be right where you have it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if Jermaine if he can get a redo, I'm sure he's thinking this himself. Like he wouldn't even make that joint at all. Because to me, it made things worse for him than nothing. Like he was better off saying nothing. Right, just keep it moving. Right, you know, when
he might have realized that after the fact.
Baby,
yeah, he was probably like, "Oh man, I got a psychopath. I'm gonna have to."
That plus that combo that Schoolboy Q gave him, you know, before everything really went down between Drake and K Dot. Yeah,
salute to Schoolboy Q for that.
Yeah,
Schoolboy Q, like, look, bro, I respect you.
Yeah,
I respect you, homie, but don't do this
because this is what's coming down the pipeline.
Pause. Facts.
Right.
He probably played one verse off one of them joints that Kenny did, and Jermaine was like, "Okay,
let me go ahead and go on stage with this bull, so that way it's all good love."
Might
so
get
again,
called
like
a colonizer or something.
How are you gonna sound? This is my colonizer. I'm gonna just slap. So again, like I said, March 22nd, you get the like that joint. Then we get the 7-minute drill on the 5th of April. Nigga threw the white flag up right after that bull. So again, April 13th, and then like I said, salute everybody in the chat, man. Put in there what you thinking on what we saying so far. And then what's your thoughts on the bull? Threw that white flag up, man. I mean, this record was so butt cheeks that it's getting an NA. So April 19th, Drake says, "Man, F it. I'm jumping out the window with the bull." You know what I'm saying? He comes out with the push-up joint. Let me play that real quick just so y'all kind of know what it is for. I was kind of feeling it. You know, he kind of tried to do a back-to-back kind of swag again. Didn't work.
Did not work.
Nope.
Didn't work. J Camp BOP in the chat. Where do y'all put push-ups at? Because again, we know slew-footed DJ Academics, man, was kind of going crazy with this record, but it really didn't hit like that. You know what I'm saying?
was trash.
Looking like
bro.
Molly
it-
McButter and bull. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
What was your thoughts on the push-ups joint?
I already echo what you just said, J Camp. So you might as well just move it there already, Iceberg. Go
trash
ahead.
MIDI.
Trash,
Yep,
bro. It's
trash.
Damn.
Trash.
The Iceberg, you was spot on. Like you try to do the back to back. It's almost like Drake didn't understand the assignment, like early on, and to take allegedly a contemporary that lightly. To me, that was the most disrespectful thing that Drake did. Was like, bro, like you put this trash out against that dude, against that dude. That's like putting your
Baby.
boo-booist defender on like a prime Kevin Durant or somebody.
Dang.
Kobe.
Dang.
Why would you put Smush Parker on KD? Like that's just
Smush
gonna be
Parker.
That's gonna be barbecue chicken for him all day. Like this was the intro to the barbecue chicken joint for Drake, where he just made it easy for Kenny at this point. At this point
really
in the beef, he opened the doors like, "Hey, bro, you got it. Take it from me."
I echo J Camp's sentiments. I don't really have anything to add to that. It's just trash and leany. It's garbage. It's garbage juice.
Garbage truck juice, dog?
Garbage truck juice, right?
Hey man, what was that? Didn't Common have a diss track for Drake?
He did. Where
Yeah,
the
he
end
did.
bar, I forgot the name of it, but the end of Commas bar was something about him being Canada Dry.
Yeah, somebody Canada Dry bull.
Yeah.
This is almost like Drake, like this is Drake's version of that record. Because again, I think Common was like, "Oh, this dude's not going to respond," so I just drop something, you know. Then I'm a hit AOC or whoever he was dating at the time.
This is you're the worst for the AOC, which is not
you are the worst for the AOC.
never that horse face AOC. But
I
I
almost
think
thought
that,
to say ALC at first. Like, wait a minute, I'm trying to insinuate.
one.
Nah, but I will add to echo Iceberg sentiments that this song was the one where it sounded like, okay, Drake was in his ego bag of
I agree 100%.
This
Arrogant,
is the trash that he was, taking K-Dot for granted and thinking that he wasn't thinking that Kendrick wasn't going to really just fire off at the self-proclaimed champagne poppy. But yeah, I agree with you on that.
I agree 100%, Bebo Pete. This was the record where he thought, oh, I'm just basically just run this real quick. I'll make a little club. I'll make it club friendly. Man, Kendrick ain't gonna respond, man, because he's goof. You know what I'm saying? He in Africa kicking soccer balls and bull.
Yeah, he thought this was gonna be as easy as demolish a Meek Mill like years ago, and he had that Birdman hand rub on this one at this time. He had this going on. Little did he know.
Well, and this is how arrogant Drake was.
Come on,
so
now.
He dropped that on April 19th. No Kenny for almost 2 weeks. So he drops that goofy joint, and this is the mistake. This is the Machiavellian mistake he made. He dropped the second joint, the tailor-made freestyle, with the butt cheek Tupac and who else is on that joint? Tupac and Snoop AI verses?
Yeah, both of them are AI versions. Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Hold on, let me play this real quick just so y'all see how weak this was.
The people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to home, girl. But run the numbers up, I would have refused for these industry relationships.
The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve.
Nah, Drake.
So he drops that joint. Like this is a victory lap for this dude. He's like going hard in the paint. I'm gonna just leave it here at trash. Y'all tell me if it's higher than that.
Nope.
Keep it there. That's
J.
exactly
Kim
what
in
it
the chat.
is.
What's your thoughts on a tailor-made freestyle with an AI Pac and Snoop? J. Kim go in, Bebo P go in.
Unoriginal, one of the most unoriginal diss tracks that we'll hear
bruh.
Like this will go in infamy as one of the worst. This was worse than push-ups.
Damn.
Right.
Like I can't even like. It was so bad, guys. Like again, for this man to be that disrespectful to think that you dealing with a dude who was a battle rapper. Like that's what he did. Like he lives for this. Like he all you doing is just powering this dude up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's just sitting back, like, about to go Super Saiyan mode. Like he's just the glow is
Right.
just continuing to bubble off of, and you just making it so easy.
Do the
for
silverback
him.
on the car type bull. You know what I'm saying?
He's just making it too easy for him, Drake. And the OVO sweatshop pen game did not have enough petroleum in it because he did not have enough gas to really just go. Benny was right. Everybody can't go. You can't go, bro.
Damn.
You can't go with this.
Dang.
And the fact that you had your cronies, like academics, actually really trying to push this on people as if this shit
Butt
is elite.
cheeks.
This was butt cheeks. Is exactly what you said. And I still think that his personal stance was really trying to convince us that this dude is winning this battle. He was already down 0-2, and Kendrick didn't even have to drop nothing really.
Right. Facts.
He didn't have to drop already down.
And again, he went back to back like Arrogante. Like this is like, oh, I dropped the 2 hottest joints ever. He's not gonna respond.
He was on Gigi and Goo and on IG talking about where he like I'm waiting. He's the meme king, and it's like nah, bro. Like your whole presentation and form, he deserved the L. He deserved everything he got from this one.
Exactly.
Man. Like the arrogance that is oozing from him. No.
Bebo, what's your thoughts on the
I'm
tailor
gonna
made
let you go in,
freestyle,
bro.
the back-to-back
I can
joints
say
from
this
Drake?
was garbage.
Yeah, not thinking that he was gonna respond.
I'm thinking about Milli Vanilli right now.
God damn.
Milli Vanilli's reputation and ultimately their career was ruined for getting caught lip syncing "Girl You Know It's True."
Girl, you know
it's
it's
true.
girl, you know. Oh, dude,
Right.
Nah, actually, they said, "Girl, you know it's true."
Right.
Ooh, I want you.
Right, but when they did that and they were caught lip syncing like
Damn.
decades ago for that, which I think at the time back then there was like a hard drive issue of like skipping or something like that.
They had the DAT tape.
Yeah, back in like '89, they were like caught and nothing was ever the same for them as far as the rep. Yeah, they put out more music or whatever since then, but things weren't ever the same, and their cred was just horrible. But you fast forward to 2024.
Girl, you know it's true.
Right. But Drake's thought was, okay, you fast forward to now, the public knowledge just largely embraces that bull just in general. But when it comes to what was cloned essentially from Drake and Snoop Dogg by way of the AI, just cloning their voices disrespectfully.
To
very disrespectfully. Man. Tupac is rolling in his grave. And along with Drake's hot dog water flows, that tailor-made joint is just a means of trolling and in a highly disrespectful and highly unnecessary fashion. So this wasn't it. And you brought up Taylor Swift a few times.
Butt cheeks.
Makes you wonder, makes you want to maybe put that tinfoil kufi on because
man,
Taylor Swift is affiliated with UMG and has publishing with UMG, so as well. So it makes you want to think with that tinfoil kufi, man. At least when this was dropped or whatnot. But hey, this was not it.
Too.
Go ahead,
that dude's been rapping. He's been rapping with too many cats, man, who don't raise his level of MCing, and this proves it. This proves
the
it.
beat
like,
even, the beat even. The beat even sounded like early 2000s Dr. Dre's production, which no diss against Dre at all. I'm just saying like
This
the beat
wasn't
sounded
it.
even the AI beat sounded
No.
dated.
It wasn't it, man. And the AI
all.
sounded extra
And
loud.
that's it was just an overall fail. It was an epic fail is what
Yes,
this was.
yes,
If there was
yes.
a category lower than trash, this would have been the one because this was hot dog
Let me
water.
think. Below trash is sewer, sodomite.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sodomy. But this is like I said, man. Dude did a little
Get
victory
booted
lap. You know what I'm
maggots
saying?
from.
Hamburglar DJ Academics was basically doing a victory lap with him. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. Next thing you know, 14 days later on April 30th,
Iceberg got all the dates.
Mm-hmm.
this dude drops Euphoria. Just changed the game on the nig.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Mode okay, I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a
The T. Hey yo,
This is when it started to get real. This is when it started to get
Hey
real.
yo, it can start getting real. The head top start getting chopped off and bull. We didn't know Kenny had it in him. I'm a J Camp BOP in the chat. Where you putting the Euphoria on the chart as far as this comeback? Because again, Drake's over here victory lapping, wearing probably some Converse shoes, probably them Kawhi Leonard joints, them New
Kawhi
Balances,
Leonard's,
you know what I'm saying? Them shit hopper 7s,
Them grass
Well, you
cutter
know,
3000s.
grass cutter 11s. Where do you
Right,
put
them
this at
grass
J
cut
Camp?
11. You know, the funny thing is, Bebo P, with this one, this was the
What's up?
one I thought it was lightweight mid. Good, like between good and mid when I first heard it.
Good and
But this
mid.
ended up
You
being
heard how
the-
you just said that. That boy good. That boy might be
That
I
boy's
know.
good. That boy's mid and
I
good.
know,
might
right?
be good.
But this ended up being the one that made the most sense at the end of the day because this was the one where Kendrick basically told him, I know exactly what you're going to do. He called out every single move that Drake made. This was really the checkmate joint. Even like the title Euphoria. Like everything that went behind what Kenny was doing in sequence was just on some mad scientist type shit.
Jeez.
Like when you really go back and you kind of like replay it. Because at first I thought this was the worst one until the beef was over and I went back and I kind of like peeped this one again. I was like, man, this dude forecasted everything. And I guess that's where maybe the OVO mole was kind of shooting him the you digs that he, that was just fueling the the tank, man. And it made me realize how many enemies like Drake really does have. Like it's dudes who just don't like this guy, man.
Right.
For whatever reason, I'm not going to speculate on why they don't like him, but this Euphoria kind of proved it to me. But it ended up being probably, I don't want to say the most iconic joint, but it was the most meaningful song out of the beef, Bebo P.
We didn't know he had it in him. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. He came out swinging. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have guessed
Elbows
that
on the
Euphoria
slab
was going to
type
be
bull.
the
You know what I'm
most.
saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that Euphoria was going to be the most meaningful. And this was also the one where he hit every side of K Dot. He hit every voice that he had in his bag. So but yeah, this like you said, Iceberg. He was serious on this one, but I'm gonna let you dive in though, Bebo P. Pause.
Nah, I mean, just transition in, man. I think all Drake essentially did with this push-ups diss track was mention how short K Dot's physical height is, and the Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers double album, allegedly flopping, and talked about his manager being a blunt runner and all that type of stuff, and even
being a claim.
I think
man.
this was that push-up. I think on that push-ups. Now that I think
didn't
about
he get
it,
more streams, Bebo P, on mid steppers after this beef? And
I think
people
it
started
did.
saying, you know what?
I think it
this
did.
joint is all right.
I think you're right, J Camp. And I think going back to push-ups as well, that was the joint where K Dot's wife got mentioned, or his girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like, okay,
And what did we say?
You,
Same
you
thing
can
with
understand
Pusha
why
T.
the zingers started to come from K Dot on this
Not them
Euphoria.
zingers.
Where he had a few zingers talking about sneak this
Started
and spy,
peppering.
you know, man.
Just pepper him a little bit.
Pepper a little bit. Boy. But yeah, this was where, you know, he addressed, you know, Drake sneak dissing and being a spiral scammer. And he talked about, you know, Drake's dad being KI double hockey sticks and ER. And I think this was also the one where where K Dot said, you know, let it get shaky and I'll park his son, you know, and relating that to the disease or whatever. And like Iceberg played the YNW Melly, if J. Cole and Drake and his friends, and you know, all that type stuff. Again, you know, there's more zingers actually, but you know, this is the one where he's really started to come out. So I would rank this maybe in the good section.
Well, like I said again, man, like this we didn't know, at least for me, I didn't know Kenny had it in him like that. Let's be clear.
What he had it in him.
I didn't think he had it in him like that. And also too, he broke it down like J. Kim said, like damn like a molecule, man, broke little homie down.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, this happened on April 30th.
He also talked about
Drake was going crazy. Went back into the lab, got the OVO sweatshop working. But 4 days later,
he had to.
May 3rd, he comes out with that 616 in LA. And play this joint real quick. You know what I mean? Game of 2-piece with a biscuit.
I fantasize me jumping planets immortalized. I correspond 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes.
Little niggy tin.
Yes, harassing and fucking with good people make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog. That's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog. I just need you to think.
Came back to back on him, you know what I'm saying?
That bar, that cash doll bar.
This was 616 in LA. This was a little, you know, it wasn't a hammer, you know what I'm saying?
No,
but it was nice though, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a hammer joint, but where do you put those in that J Camp Bebo P in the chat? 616 in LA. And this one was the glove cover joint, you know what I'm saying? And it had like the so-called, you know, Drake's dad pills and bull and a little t-shirt and all that, you know what I mean?
I don't mind setting this one off. I don't mind setting this one off this go round. So transitioning from the joint that we just talked about, which by the way, that was a joint, the Euphoria, where he had talked about like Drake putting out a cease and desist to prevent that future Metro boomers like that joint popping off, and Kenny's living life as a father without Drake knowing how to be one for his own son. I mean, and then going into this joint, the 616 in LA or whatever, I think this song just added just more fuel to the already existing fire from K Dot personally. So I would maybe list this under the good joint, but maybe J Camp or Iceberg, maybe y'all feel differently.
No, I agree. To me, this could have been close to fire had the production been slightly better on this one. But to your point though, Bebo P, this one did add more fuel to the fire, and I feel like K Dot went into more depth on this one. He got more personal on this one. This is when I said, okay, you better leave this dude alone, bro. Leave this man alone. That's what let me know he got a bunch in the tuck. And that's when we start seeing
his lesson.
That's when we start seeing a bunch of the TDE cast saying, look, this dude got 30 minutes worth of joints waiting on this man.
And again, this is when we started understanding that, hey, man, like, you know, Kendrick's playing 3D chess with the cover and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like something else is going on other than just raps.
Oh yeah, he was definitely his Robert Greene.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you know,
he was kind of
power swag. He was in that.
He was on that 50th Law on the bull. You know what I'm saying? So again, like I said, the beat mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But again, he went hard in the paint with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mediocre.
Straight mediocre, you know what I'm saying? More sus than Busta Rhymes, man, with them little pants on the bull. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Bust, man, with the what's that little shot he's taking, Bebo? That
That Ozempic
The
shot.
Ozempic, man. Shout out to
Nah.
Ozempic, man, showing love to
With
all
the
the cats trying to lose
Beijing
their
topping.
Beijing Ozempic and the veneers.
I'm trying to turn back the clock, bro.
If
Man.
I could turn, get your ass out of here.
Circling that block like a protractor.
Man.
If I could turn back the hands of time.
Right.
I know you're talking about the protractor doing one of these.
Right.
Not the protractor, dog. You know you had to have one for that class too. And you know how people's moms was horrible when they came to class and you didn't have no protractor.
Right.
Your family was struggling.
Right.
Let me borrow your protractor real quick.
You had
One of these boys
Right.
right here.
Nigga try to make a copy. Niggas
the
didn't
joint
do
with
that
that little
bullshit, try
baby
to make a
pencil.
snowman.
Had the babyest pencil on that protractor too. The babyest pencil.
Right.
Mama need a protractor. You should have told me you needed one. Now we gotta go to CVS and go get one tonight.
Man,
Right. Right.
That was a
Now we
time.
gotta go to
Oh,
Family
man.
Dollar and find you a protractor.
Man,
protractor.
right. That and a scientific calendar or calculator.
Mhm.
Calculator, boy.
Hey, you gotta borrow the white dude in class because we ain't got one.
Man,
That's
them
$100
joints-
back then,
them
dog.
joints was
Yeah,
costing
yeah.
a honey bun.
Yeah, they was a
back
honey bun down
Yeah,
in
my-
Texas
my
Instrument, my
math
nigga.
teacher
You know what
said
I'm
I
saying?
got to have me a protractor and a
Facts.
scientific
Shit.
calculator. And
then. Now
everything.
you can
Ask,
pull out
call
the
your daddy and
iPhone.
ask him if he'll buy it.
You
Right.
got the same your digs on your iPhone now.
Call
You
your
can pull that
dad.
joint in.
Daddy ain't answer.
Right.
But like I said, man, speaking
Daddy
of daddy,
still
he
at the
did do a
plant.
smack.
He didn't answer.
Right.
Daddy was
Be
slapping
like
some
on
cheek.
Friday.
Yeah.
This ain't enough.
He was-
Making
he was
enough.
smacking
Make it enough.
cheek. That's what he was doing.
Make it enough. So, long story short, man, this dude drives the 616 in LA. Everybody's going crazy. Drake is sweating in the OVO sweatshop. You know what I'm saying? So
He's
he
sweating,
thinks
all right.
he thinks he's got a hammer though. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he's got one, man. He comes out with this was May 3rd. So actually, I take it back. This is the same day. I'm sorry. Same day he had one ready.
Yep.
Dropped the video and everything. We ain't gonna play it though. He had the Family Matters on the tuck ready to go. So again, Hamburglar DJ Academics. I'm about to call him DJ Scandalous. My fault, Scandal. Hamburglar DJ Academics drops the Family Matters joint. Let me play this real quick. You know, fair use my nick.
Lip lock, Pluto made me sick to my stomach. We ain't never really been through it.
He put some thought in this one. I'll at least give him that. It was nice, but you know, it was bringing a knife to a gunfight. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all thoughts on the Family Matters joint? Drake responds the same day as the 616 in LA, basically trying to showcase that, hey man, I'm the one who is playing 3D checkers.
This was by far Bebo P Drake's best shot. This was his best bullet that he had, and he let that thing go, man. I give Drake props with this, man. And then kind of like the clever situation at the end, pulling a little good kid, Mad City van, even though it wasn't the right brand.
You gonna crush the van, my nigga.
Classic
You gonna crush the
Canadian.
van.
With
Oh,
the wrong actual brand of van, but I should say make and model. It was
Hey,
the
go
wrong
find a
make
purple
and model.
joint. Hurry up, my nigga.
But it was still clever though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him full
Yeah, it was a
credit
nice
for
little
that.
joint.
And
It was funny,
he
man.
actually brought some bars to the table
brought
for
little bars,
once,
man.
finally, with this one. The only thing I didn't like, you still shooting at other people. Like you shooting your shot at other MCs. Nah, you know that boogeyman. That's that dude who's coming for your neck. This song should have been 100% about Kenny, and it wasn't. You try to You try to drop too many.
You try to spread the bull.
No, stop, man. Stop. You at war. You at war with allegedly a contemporary. And this dude has had that machete for you for 3 straight joints. And you finally came with it. You finally pulled the hatchet out. But was it enough though, Bebo P?
No, obviously it wasn't, because
Damn.
we know the ultimate outcome. I do agree with you though that as I was reminded that, you know, with Iceberg playing this, you know, a snippet of this joint, that this might have been his best effort of all the songs that he was, you
Mm-hmm.
know, creating and going
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Beat wise, delivery wise, he slid, you know, a little bit or whatever, but it's ultimately it had no stickability factor to me. And I
None.
think to a lot of people, uh, nobody's talking about Family Matters like that, you know, unless you're just
No.
a Drake stan. But
Plenty of them are.
right, and plenty of them are, but
Well, and this is the thing
ultimately it's
too.
enough.
I think Drake still in his mind was like, Kenny ain't got nothing in the tuck though. I think he's done. Like, I'm gonna crush the little purple van. It's gonna be over with. You know, I can kind of save face a little bit or whatnot, and he ain't got nothing left. I think
Yeah.
that's where he was at with it, man, in my opinion. But again, where do you guys put Family Matters as a good mid? Where we put in that? We gonna keep it
It
good?
it's good. I mean, that was like his one little Deontay Wilder punch that he
Damn.
had in his arsenal, and he used it. He used it like early in what BOP the fifth round. He wanted to
Yeah,
go
the
ahead and
feel.
throw that power punch. He
What the
grazed.
feel?
Hopefully it's not that latest fight that the you know from this
Yeah,
past
man.
weekend.
Like,
Where he got
nigga was
cooked,
looking like Chris Brown up in that joint.
cooked
Dog.
once
Straight,
again.
But yeah, I know what you
That
mean by
man's
that.
legs is
yeah,
string
all over
beans,
the place.
man.
Yeah.
String beans.
It was wet ramen.
So this is the
Like,
thing, man. So same day, and this getting intense. Real talk, man. Again, like same day, May 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick dropped something. Drake dropped something. Family Matters got the video ready and everything. He ready to go. We think this is it. You know what I'm saying? Turn his music off. But then next thing you know, Kenny drops another joint. Another one.
We thought it was safe.
The Meet the Grams joint. This is getting nasty at this point. This is when he's going in
Headshot.
with the Geppetto accusations.
Slugs.
Moms don't have
Woof.
Did this have the beat change on?
yes, he's a hit
No,
maker.
the beat don't
He
change
don't
on
change
this
at all.
This one just him just kind of like
Snapping. Headshot.
this was the look over here and I'm gonna hit you over here joint because we didn't know he had another one in the tuck, but we thought this was it. You know what I'm saying? J Can't Bebo P in the chat. Where do y'all put the Meet the Grams joint? You know what I'm saying?
I
Where he
thought
basically started off talking about his son and bull. Like you going there.
Meet the Grams was pretty much a headshot, bro. I thought this was fire. Not only was the beat just stupid, but the whole concept of this, where this man is talking to every single family member close to Drake, disrespectfully. Now it's like he's talking to him like a therapist. He's sitting them down, like looking at him in the eye. You on one side of the room, I'm on the other side. We sit. And let me tell you about Aubrey. Let me tell you what he's been doing. He's nasty. He been messing with little girls. He's hiding it. He's hiding a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was savage. That's what we were saying, Bebo P. Stop playing with this dude. This dude is evil. There's nothing more disrespectful than pulling somebody's Ma Dukes to the side and talking to her about his son.
Your son's nasty.
That's just that was the one where I was like, there's nothing Drake can do to me from this point that would top that. Not even close. Like just conceptually, Bebo P.
Yeah.
The concept, the perfect production for him to talk and address real situations. And Drake was just talking about buffoonery. This dude actually was talking. He was trying to school Drake at the same time. Like, look, bro, I'm concerned about you. I need to holler at your family. This was beyond disrespectful, though, Bebo P. This was extremely just savage. That's all I can call it, man. I'm gonna let you tap in though on this one. Pause.
Man, you said it phenomenally, man. Who sits their parents down to have a conversation about how your son really is? You know, typically it's the OGs or whatever that does that. And he's like, yo, on track, I'm sitting y'all down. And by the way, on like that third track, Dear Baby Girl. Oh yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
y'all didn't know? Oh, y'all didn't know he had a
Mm-hmm.
girl or something. So this was the joint that exposed some bull that was like that had a lot of people like, whoa. K Dot went like there to where like, whoa, none of us knew nothing about, what got revealed from under the rug. So yeah, I think you're spot on with your commentary, J Camp. And this was the joint that really lifted the veil of the dirt that not only K Dot exposed, but had people really looking into and pulling up the receipts, the
Mm-hmm.
invoices of a lot of this bull. Like, hey, this this does
The
look
nigga started
might have
looking at
happened.
old tweets and bull.
Man, old tweets, gambling
Mm-hmm.
addiction, the OVO cats being some type
Sus.
of, yeah, if y'all can read between the lines on the Sound of Freedom type swag.
Mm-hmm.
But and other things and whatnot. But yeah, I'm telling you, this was the one that hit. This was the one that hit.
It hit, bro. And the way
It,
that
it
he
just it
talked
just
about his
hit.
son too, not about his son, but talked to his son,
Yeah,
basically telling him,
man.
bro, be proud to be a black man.
Yeah, yeah.
That man went, he went full therapist and full big brother. I
And
thought
it,
the talking to a doc, I thought talking to, Drake Seed was like one of the best pieces of that project that he had, man. Because that was some real shit he was saying to him
but
too.
it's crazy that he fathered. Basically, the way it came off, it was he fathered his own Drake's own kid, and
Yeah.
to some people's cases, better than Drake did. I'm
That's what
just
I'm
saying.
saying.
So
Like
yeah, that's
that was the
crazy.
most savage piece, and a lot of what he was saying was making sense though. Basically saying like,
Yeah,
bro, don't be like your dad, man. Like embrace that
yeah.
black
Don't
side.
don't cut them
Embrace being a
corners
Nigga,
and
who
black
get that
man.
goes and
Ozempic.
tell somebody's son don't be like your pops, nigga? God
Yeah,
damn.
don't cut them corners like your daddy did. F what Ozempic did.
Mm-hmm. That
This
shit
is
is
crazy,
sad.
man.
Don't pay to
This
play
thing,
with
the bars is
switches. Get
crazy.
him
The
membership.
concept was dope. It's Kendrick in his bag. I mean, this was amazing. Lyrically was dope, and it was real slow and easy to. It's an easy digest. This is fourth grade
Easy
reading label.
digest.
This is Jet Magazine, Ebony Magazine, Beauty of the Week. Real easy to read. It was for the simpletons, and
Mm-hmm.
this was a day after Family Matters. So Drake's over here like, yeah, I got a joint, and then this drops like that the next day, and Drake's going back into the box again. And again, like I said, if you rocking with us, man, Friday, salute, man. Everybody in the chat with us, man. We got Jay Camp in here, man. Let's be clear, man. Holding it down today, man. BOP up top, you know how it goes down. We all over here holding it down for y'all tonight. Basically breaking down track for track, man. This Kendrick Lamar and Drake rap beef, industry beef. So this is May 4th, a day after Family Matters. Turn this music on. The same day. God damn. Nigga drops Not Like Us on the same damn day.
Mm.
Oh man, don't mess with that man, man. Leave him alone, bro.
Who won again, y'all?
Hey
Leave him
man,
alone.
Who won again?
this is insane, bro.
Just saying.
Like I said, this was
You could have stopped it right there, Bird.
this was different, bro. Like for real, this was different. Uh,
Got Ice
I
Boy
mean, this changed the
speechless.
game. Right now, to date, this came out May 4th. To date, this has got 73 million views on YouTube alone. 73 million. Highest charting record Kendrick's ever had. Salute to DJ Mustard, man. Lost the weight, got the divorce, get the chick out of here.
Mustard,
With the
Soundwave,
Genie
and
Mod.
Sean
Young
Moore.
Genie smack.
Oh,
This is the cover that had the House of Drake with the pedo symbols on it.
bubbly, bro.
Straight bubble.
You talk about Savage just on the visuals alone.
This is the thing. Diddy loved it because for 1 week, Diddy wasn't a trending topic, dog.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? He loved
That's
his joint.
facts. That's facts.
So again, drops the fire record, Not Like Us, has the West Coast going crazy. Because again, let's be clear.
Sleepy for a little bit.
West Coast ain't had a hit in a minute since Nipsey. Let's be clear.
Come
Y'all
on,
can go in
man.
the chat, man, Google it and hate on me all you want. They ain't had no real hit since Nipsey, R.I.P. So everybody in the West Coast going crazy. Shout out to Nino Bays. He called me. Hey man, said everybody going crazy off that Not Like Us joint. Clubs going nuts. You got Janet Jackson over here dancing to the joint
Iceberg
on
had that
tour.
phone line like this.
You know what I'm saying?
The world was going nuts.
The world was going crazy. Joe Biden over here getting glitchy to it and boy. Mitch McConnell and Biden getting glitchy to the bull. You know what I'm saying?
Even them young Jays was going crazy.
Man, come on,
this
man.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z getting his hair installed to the bull. So again,
Stop.
So again-
though. Had an installation at a tech come out to install it.
call my tech.
We'll be out between 12 and 8 p.m., sir, to install.
Call my tech.
Don't call me. Call my tech.
Shout out to Devin Booker getting that installation too, and boy, dog,
Never
trying to
had
have his face in book.
installation like it's
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the cats, man. You know, holding down the installation.
Man.
But long story short, this record was crazy. Changed the game. Can we say it's the hottest record of 2024? I'm gonna say yes. J Camp, BBOP in the chat. First of all, if you're in here, hit the like button. Let's be clear, man. Pay the we gotta pay bills, man. Come on, man. Hit the like button. J Camp, BBOP in the chat. What's your thoughts on basically the
Wait, gonna ask us our thoughts, but then play the music that answers the question, though.
This was pretty much the end. This is what was that when they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima?
Mm-hmm.
This was that atomic bomb.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, man, on this record, man? Because again, we thought Kenny can't make no record like this. We ain't heard no record like this ever in this dude's catalog. So he comes out with this as a Hiroshima bomb. Drake basically threw the white flag up, doc. Threw the white flag. Jake can't be OP in the chat. What's your thoughts on this, though?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much a done deal after this, and the fact that even Canada was rocking. I mean, this was just a bad look for Drake, like overall, because the world was playing this, and then BBL Drizzy kind of came off of this joint, man. It was like this joint made it cool and fashionable to just hate on Drake and just people dancing to this man being called a pedophile. This was on so many levels. It's just bad for Drake, man. This is something that he'll never be able to really lift over. Like, he's not going to be able to overcome that joint. Not to say that his career is over. No, not saying that. I'm just saying as far as like, this is going to be attached to him. This is the one stain. This is the asterisk.
Man,
the Adonis joint was bad enough that Pusha T had. But this is going to be the one that just lingered. This was ether for him. I mean, it was like, this is just, you can't, almost like don't even bother trying to battle nobody else. Like we
Right.
they're not like us, kind of like ruin any hope for you battling anybody. Uh, I mean, Kenny pretty much pulled the plug on Drake Night Night. Like the fact that his streams went up. That's what I was saying about like, you know what I'm saying, with Mr. Morale. Like all that stuff the stream started going crazy for him, man. Like this, all these diss tracks, he had the most streams this year over all the Drake's joints. I mean, outside of Taylor Swift is Kenny. Every single one of them, from Euphoria
Right.
to Meet the Grams to Not Like Us, which just blew up like a rocket ship. And like Iceberg said, man, he put the West Coast in his back. To me, this solidified Kenny being Mount Rushmore out west. I mean,
man,
his career not even done yet, but the fact that this man like put the West on his back, you seen how excited people were, man, on the West Coast.
I ain't seen people like that in a minute, dog, going crazy.
It's
You
been
right,
a long
J.
time. No matter what coast you on, whether you in, probably since that maybe that lean with it, rock with it era, where ATL was like they couldn't be stopped. I felt like this, Not Like Us, put the West Coast from the Bay all the way down to LA. They back on the map now, man. Like that was they shot in the arm that they needed.
And
This is
again,
fire,
like
man.
not only like was it a viral moment, it basically gave Drake that 2-piece with a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Like where even like some of his friends was like, "Let me get out the way," where you get like lit up. You seen cartoons of him getting punched in the face. Like this was just crazy, man. Like no mas.
Real
Like
talk,
this is
though.
no mas. You know what I'm saying?
And you had little kids calling him a colonizer, though. Like everything was just
Damn.
made cool. This joint made it cool just to hate on Drake. You know, I felt bad for the man, kind of like when I heard this. I mean, like you a rich dude, like you really shouldn't feel bad for too many rich people like that. I mean, he's lived a great life, but I was like, damn, cuz
Great Gatsby with no money, doc.
I would not want to walk in your shoes right now. I don't want nobody calling me a colonizer, and damn sure don't want nobody calling me a pedo, man.
Like, come on, dog.
Real talk.
I'm into the group things. Fire record, Bebo P. What was your thoughts on this, though, man?
Why you trolling like a bee? Are you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably
Damn.
Certified lover boy, certified.
He undressed him, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what, this song right here. There's never been a hip hop, rap, or any song that has gone global in calling out somebody for living that Sound of Freedom lifestyle. Never. And it's
boiling,
gone
bro.
global.
It's bad,
I tell you
bro. It's
what,
bad for Drake, man.
this song reminded me of the time frame when 50 Cent in the Club was beyond viral. That's what this song, Not Like
Facts.
Us, did to
Facts.
me, because there hasn't been a song that's made waves in magnanimous fashion
Facts.
That every DJ's playing,
since
really.
then, to where like DJs want to play and then replay, and you even got DJs talking about certified, you know what I'm saying, yelling it out. And I'm like, gosh. So this song right here, you gotta put it under fire, even if you are somebody who just doesn't like K-Dot for whatever reason. You gotta give credit where it's due on this song. And like you said, Iceberg, this song helped. I mean, this song, I think, put eyes back on the West Coast to some degree, man, in significant fashion. And I like how, you know, K-Dot even gave kudos to the honor and the legacy of Tupac, like on this song too. You know,
Like,
in lieu
you're not
of
gonna
Drake
disrespect my idol.
right, in lieu of Drake
Matumbo finger.
disrespecting it.
No.
Yeah, I think it was the beginning of the second verse. You know, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pop? You know what I'm saying? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. So utilizing that as an example to show that, hey, look, don't disrespect the West. You know what I'm saying? You know, they get a lot of shade as it is, you know, or at least that's the feeling to, you know, from a lot of cats. We sure don't need that from you. And, you know, by the way, you know, you live in a certain lifestyle allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So this song right here,
Kenny was carrying Canada too.
this song
Yeah,
had
he
not only went global, but it even had the execs allegedly calling like, hey, Drake, you better stop this shit. Or it was called K Dot, I think it was, and K Dot was literally like, nah, but you know, we don't know what went on behind closed doors. But for there to be calls to have been made in whatever fashion, to be like, hey, we need to have a meeting, or hey, we need to have a talk. Damage was done to the golden boy of the music industry. And you got to give a salute to K Dot for the impact that this has had in 2024 by way of Not Like Us.
Because you had
You can
old
break the song down in so
in
many
there
ways.
was like, cut that nigga's nuts off.
Right.
For real. We can't lose this one, my nigga.
Cut that nigga's nuts.
Right.
Right.
Again, like I said, man, timeless battle, you know what I'm saying? Is it the best? Nah. But
Right.
was it dope? Yeah,
Agreed.
it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
It was entertaining.
It was definitely
Right.
entertaining, man,
Definitely
especially in a week year so far as albums dropping collectively. There's been some dope joints, but we haven't seen a lot of them. So again, this was dope. And again, honestly, let's be clear, man, the labels love it, because when is Kenny gonna drop for 6 records, 7 records, man, trending like this, man? You know what I'm saying? So again,
Man.
and you know he got more in the tuck. Let's be clear. So again, my hope is that there's some albums that come after this. You know what I'm saying? I hope Drake drops something that's opposed to what you said, Bebo P. It will be a hip hop joint. It will be spitting on there. I hope Kenny drops something dope too.
Break.
Well,
dude, just lay low.
Drop something and take a break. You know what I'm saying? And I hope Kenny, man. We know Kenny's coming out with the little pop-up shop concert, kind of just to basically just flex on the nig. You know what I'm saying? And probably perform all these joints. So salute to Ken and Friends. I think it comes out. They do something this month. So salute to Ken. I mean, Ken needs a win, man. Let's be clear, man. He living in New York, man. His wife living in LA. So you need a win.
What was that debunked? I thought they were saying that his wife actually is out in NY with him.
It might be, man. I'm trolling. But the whole thing, man.
Oh, that's all good.
So the Kenny, man, like I said, to me, man, hope this lights a fire under Kenny, because again, he's made me a fan again, dude. You know what I'm saying? The dude just showed a lot of heart. J. Cole, man, he was smart to get out the joint, but again, I would have liked to see him really go hard in the paint again. But I think it was smart maybe for him to kind of leave that alone.
He did the right thing at the end of the day. He didn't want this.
But again, as black brothers, man, let's be clear. I hope these 3 brothers, man, get together, man, and do a track at some point, man.
As what brothers again?
What is that?
As what kind of brothers?
I said, what kind of brothers again?
As brothers of melanin. That they get together. Just this thing, just for the fact that, like, you know,
clean up, Iceberg.
MJ and Prince never got to really do a track. We saw them on stage with James Brown one time,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's the only time we saw them cast together. And for that talent level to never do stuff because of ego, it's crazy. So again, like I said, maybe one day these melanated brothers. We're brothers, we're happy and we're rapping and we're colored. Do. Give me a high five.
And beautiful guys, brilliant.
Yeah, get out of here. So again, like I said, hopefully they do something, man. But salute to our colonized brother Drake. You know what I'm saying? Keep that OVO sweatshop rolling. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, man, there's so much turmoil that's still going on, man. Again, we don't want things to get violent. Let's keep it on wax. You know what I'm saying? What's your guys' prediction though? Real quick. What's your guys' prediction on the end of this year with these 2 cats? JK and BOP and the chat.
Definitely see Kenny maybe dropping something Q4. Because you don't really tour unless you got something in the tuck. I mean, that's just kind of like the way that goes, you know. So now that he's doing this pop-up shop thing, he's gonna drop something, even if it's like a 10, 12 track joint. He'll come outside with that. But Drake, He's definitely gonna drop, even though I think he needs to take the year off. I think Drake needs to let people missing. That's what he needs. That's the problem with
He
Drake.
need a
Like he
fresh
don't
out
give,
though. He need the fresh out playing.
yeah, he don't give people time to really missing. You know what I'm saying? So when he keeps dropping all this hot dog water music, he makes it easy for himself to be hated on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like take some time off, recalibrate, put a new battery in your back, a new tape, a new Teddy Ruxpin joint, get you some new members in the sweatshop, get you some new pens together, man, and start cooking up some stuff that's more contemporary, man. Because other than that, you can't do no more joints where you talking about some little girls, bro. Like you got exposed on that, man. Let's get your writers together, man. Y'all need to get in the room, whatever island y'all like to go to out in Trinidad, wherever y'all at right now, man, and
Epstein.
get yourselves together, man. Like get really get into the lab and get that pen, get the concepts, man, and just kind of, man, like organically start to build fans again, man. Don't do none of this like silly stuff, man, where you trying to be like these young kids and you just then you start to look like the old dude with the saggy tattoos and stuff, man, looking foolish with gray. Like stop. Just take some time off, bro.
With the wraparound glasses on, with the hoochie daddy shorts and bull, you know.
Facts. That's what I like to see.
With the taco meat up top.
With the taco meat up top. That's what I like to see Drake kind of do, man. Just lay low, bro.
BOP, what's your prediction, man? Can we predict stuff on this platform?
I do think that it would be smart for Kendrick Lamar to drop an album in the third or fourth quarter, given the momentum that he's gained in clearly winning the battle, but also just for the sake of, dropping some dope hip hop music as a whole. That would be a wise thing in our opinion. I think it's safe to say to do, moving forward, for the rest of 2024 and beyond. As far as Drake, he needs to pull a Dave Chappelle, like how he did when he went to Africa after the Dave Chappelle show, man. He just need to fall back.
Just fall back, bro.
Because he's done the hip hop album.
Start farming them, boo.
Man, I mean, he's done the that revisionist for all the dogs. Whatever version I lost it in my head, but the EP version after he dropped that for all the dogs, where it was just like all hip hop. It was like an all hip hop EP. He did that, and he overall just still needs to go back into that dojo and find himself. But not only that, let the smoke die down, because it's going to take a while for that to happen. Given particularly the white fire of how viral Not Like Us is, and the other songs that has really helped to damage his credibility. Drake's not used to being in a position of being the victim. He's used to, having that, that 48 laws of powers over him.
Let's be clear, man.
And really trying to play the victim, though. That's what he was trying to do.
Right.
On his last joint
in the hand
that we didn't really rate, which I thought was mid. But that last joint where he was talking at the end, really trying to play the victim. Well, what about Whitney though? Can you tell us about that? Stop it, bro.
Heart Part 6.
He sounded like a dude.
Yeah, that hard part. Yeah, it's like, get out of here, cuz.
And even on that joint, he was throwing the rock and hiding the hand still.
Yeah. It would have been an NA or trash. But again, like I said, here's the fresh out chart, man, for the Kendrick Lamar Drake rap beef. It was an epic, basically 3 months, you know what I'm saying? So we had to kind of run it back a little bit, let y'all know what we thought, man. Like I said, Jay can't be BOP in the chat. Y'all going crazy. We see y'all. Hit the like button. And before we get out of here, we gotta talk about some real hip hop. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? And again,
Drake gonna be Sam Wilson living with his sister.
Someone Sam Wilson. Let's be clear.
Fall back and live with your sister, bro.
Never that sister. Sam Wilson, dog.
Someone Sam Wilson.
that Captain America replacement.
Right,
man. Someone Sam.
On your left.
We gotta talk about Ghostface, man. Like I think Ghostface didn't really get a lot of props, man. He just dropped the album, man. Set the tone. Guns N' Roses with mass appeal, Nas's multimedia platform.
Mhm.
This is a dope move. Cover was dope. Records is crazy. We just want to give y'all a little, you know, just an overview, man. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. I wanted to get Jay Camp, BOP's opinion. Salute to everybody in the chat. What y'all thinking there? Keep on typing while we talking. It started off with the scar tissue joint. Let me play that real quick.
Yeah,
Just a
the
little
single.
little
Yeah.
something, little something.
Not on me, we ain't homies. We ain't partners, nigga. Use a target. So much gun clicking, they kick us out of apartment.
This joint was crazy. Nas went stupid on it. You know what I'm saying? This was crazy, man. Mad love, man. I like the collabo.
That Starks hoodie is dope too.
Yeah.
boy.
It really is.
Stupid to me. Or should I refrain from calling some brothers out of their names? Cause a king only qualified for some. You can't call us all kings, not everybody is one. Yo, this verse is
Scar tissue was crazy, man. Come on, man. This joint's crazy. The album's dope. 12th album from Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? We love over here. We love adult contemporary hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the youngins out there, but the OG still got something to talk about. This was
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
In my opinion,
Absolutely.
Jay Kent, Bebo P in the chat. What's your thoughts on this album, man? And is it does it deserve? I mean, like, we listen to records. Let's be clear, but does it deserve a spin back? You know what I'm saying? Are you going back to it? You know what I'm saying? What's your initial thoughts? And does it get a spin back?
My initial thoughts on this, and I had talked to Bebo P about this when it first dropped. Definitely think the album is solid, like for sure. I like the first half of it better than the second half. Some of the R&B ish type cuts, they just didn't land for me. Like I was wanting to hear the real like pretty tone type tracks, like kind of like the heavy sample, like the ones where Ghost Dini, he's
Yeah.
just
That
going
Ghost
off
Dini
on them. Like
joint,
that would have been
yeah,
perfect
yeah.
to have some of them, Bebo P, as like the R&B type of cuts on the album, and to really just because Ghost be sliding on those, but the ones where I feel like it was trying to be the sound sonically was too much like one of them sound like a Drake joint, really. I can't remember which one it was. It was like, what joint was that to sound like the Drake joint, man? Was it Touch You or Trap Phone? One of the two. I can't really remember, but I thought that second half, man, if I'm A&R it, I would have done the production a little bit different. Not to say that Ghost wasn't just going bananas, because he was.
Barring
Like
out, yeah.
Ghost is gonna bar out. Like that's not in question. I just feel like the first half of that album to me was A1. That second half needed some work. Am I gonna spin it back? Probably a couple of joints I'll probably run back, but overall, I mean, I've heard more quality Ghost. So I was expecting it to be a little better than what it was. Still a good project though. I'm just saying that's a standard that Ghost has set though. So
Right.
I'm we talking about one of the best. You know what I'm saying? That's the standard that he set. You just said it, Iceberg. He's one of the most underrated. We don't talk about him enough. We don't give him enough
Facts.
flowers.
Facts.
Right.
Of course, this album was way better than your blockbusters of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them type of like way better. I'm not even putting it in that category. I'm just saying like where I have Ghost as an MC, I just expected more quality production on the back end, the back half of the album. Bebo P, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and run with this.
I think it was nice to hear Ghost with Raekwon Rock over some elegant with that October London assist
Ooh.
for that Skate Odyssey.
And October London is a talent too, boy.
Obviously, he is, man. You're right. Because
Talent.
I had that modern, elegant sounding, bad beat. Just that elegant swag overall.
Right.
And that bad B word had Ja Rule fit in the pocket extremely
well. Yeah.
Um,
Salute to Ja Rule. That's
yeah,
again,
yeah.
you talking about joints on the first half.
Man, and the set the tones, scar tissue that Iceberg
Ugh.
just you know, displayed a little sliver of. I mean, of course,
Kilo in the safe.
man, yeah. Which, by the way, let me back up to the scar tissue because we haven't heard Ghost or Ray on a track together since Verbal Intercourse, that classic joint from the Purple Tape. You know, that classic
Mhm.
Purple Tape album. That Locked In with AZ might be a dope second summer single. I think that joint might be a dope second single if Ghost is gonna have one. Like you were saying, J
I
Camp, the
thought
Locked
I
In is
thought
safe.
AZ could have came better on that one though. I don't think
Okay.
AZ held his end on that track as well. To me,
Overall though,
it's
I
a good
like the
joint though.
joint at least for, you know, if there's gonna be, you know,
No, for
something
sure,
single
for sure,
wise
for
to
sure,
come after Scar Tissue, you know.
for
And
sure.
you know, to your point, that Kilo in the safe, you know, I would have liked to have heard maybe a different beat on that one. As David Forth's production, you know, sounded a little bit dated there. You kind of sound like some
It
early
was.
2000 Swizz on there, but
It
like
was.
Let's
But
go.
no, Iceberg.
oh man, and I can
Chicka,
hear
chicka,
what you're
chicka.
talking about though, J Camp, and where like Ghostface kind of switched it up, you know, a little bit because you heard like some island vibes with that champion sound of shots, you know, with Busta Rhymes. So he kind of, and that experimented trap phone wasn't it. That was not the
No,
track, but
that was terrible, bro.
overall, it was. I think what this album sounded like was an appetizer. It's not a bad one at all.
No,
It
it's
just
not a
sounded
bad
like
album.
it just sounded like an appetizer, and yeah, a precursor to the Supreme Clientele too. And if you listen to the last talking part of the album, he basically said that that's what was going to be coming next.
Oh, it
So
set the tone. So you know, I'm
if
cool
I
with
were to
that.
say that, if I were to relate this to any project of Ghostface's, it's not the same, but it's similar to that 2009's Wizard of Poetry,
God, yeah.
where it was like a
I
whole
thought the
bunch.
Wizard of
Houdini.
Poetry was solid though. But
It was solid. It was
I'm with
very
you there.
solid. I
I'm
didn't
with you
say the
there.
same, but similar.
Right.
You know what I'm
Some
saying? As
black-
far as the quality of the project, but I'll let you guys take it away. Oh, wait. Actually, I just thought of something because Ghost was wild for that Plan B joint.
He was.
I gotta
He was.
say, he was wild for that dope Plan B joint.
Right.
I'll leave that there.
Well, this is
for
the thing,
somebody.
man. The album to me was dope. Dope contemporary hip hop. The question I had was, which one would I play first, man? As far as this type of hip hop, at the age that these guys are at, to set the tone, or the truth be told by AZ. They're kind of similar a little bit as far as the midiness. It's almost like eating a banana with a couple little brown spots. You gotta kind of eat around it a little bit. You know what I mean? But you're
I definitely
hungry.
like the.
You know what I mean?
I like the Ghost better than the AZ though. You know, I'm rocking to set the tone. Even I
So
mean,
this is the thing. The question, J Camp, is we know these dudes can spit. We know they're around some great beat makers, producers. What should they do on the next projects? Because again, like Bebo P said, hey man, this is maybe like a prelude joint. You know what I'm saying? What can they do that's missing from these albums? Because again, like these should be like 10 for 10 joints. Let's be clear.
you gotta take it
High
back to the
clips.
essence. You gotta take it back to the essence on the Supreme Clientele too. I need like if we can get some throwback RZA somehow, some way. I'm pretty sure RZA
Find an old beat tape.
still got some old beat tapes, man. Like I need a woo sounding project for that Supreme Clientele. And I definitely want the Ghost Dini. I want the sample. I want this dude talking over them samples and just going stupid over that. Cause that's where Ghost is really in his bag, and he's just talking that talk, man. So I really need to. I need it to feel like Supreme Clientele, and I feel like we'll get. I feel like Ghost will understand the assignment for that, but we got to get it back to the essence though, for sure. Like this was a good, like Bebo P said, a good appetizer. You fed us, but I damn sure didn't get full off that, and I need that Ghostface Killah.
Oh yeah,
On that Supreme Clientele.
Ghostface, Ghostface.
Ghostface,
Which, by the way,
yeah.
No Face with Ye, that was a dope joint on here too.
It was
And No Face with Ye, that was dope. But yeah, I agree with J Camp, man. This project sounded like it might have been thrown together. I'm not sure if it was, but just something thrown together to serve as a you know, as again a precursor for hopefully something a lot more, um, you know, enriched for the ears to listen to. Because I know Ghost has been working for years on the Supreme Clientele too,
That's how I
and you
know it's
don't want
gonna
to
be heat.
disappoint your people.
Yeah, that's how I know it's
Which
gonna be heat.
This thing does this album happen if you don't have Wu and Nas riding the bus together and talking together? I think this, does this even happen without them just collabing like that on the tour?
yeah, because he's been
Uh,
working on this for years, even before that.
Okay, that's what's
You
up.
know,
I,
I
th- I
know.
thought
I
you were talking
remember.
about. Are you talking about the Pretty Tone album, or are you talking about Supreme Clientele too?
No, I'm talking about the set the tone joint, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Okay,
As
the
yeah,
far
set
as
the
yeah.
tone
like,
joint.
I don't think
Okay,
Set the
Ghost and
Tone
Nas
happened.
basically just sitting in the lab, sitting in the bus
okay,
together, eating lunch together. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, why don't you got some records, man? Let's put them out on my platform. You know what I'm saying?
okay. I thought you were talking about the Supreme Clientele
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Now
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm talking about the
agree
set the
that
tone joint.
I don't
that
think it
this
happens without that.
Fact.
correct. I agree
Okay.
with that as well because I believe it was one of these songs, and I can't remember which one it was. To your point, Iceberg. One of these songs was supposed to be on that one of those devices that really didn't like do well. It was
You talk about the
exclusive.
skin joint,
The what joint?
the little skin joint,
Skin.
whatever it was. The
Yeah, something
Supreme.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a Ghost joint. I think it
that
was
was
the
a
Guns N'
Christmas album,
Roses.
wasn't it?
The Guns N' Roses. I think it was that situation where it was like exclusive for like 2 or 3 days, but then it like, you know, it like this like faded away or whatever, unless you had like the actual device or something like that. But either way, like
The
I
skin.
think that ties to your point because it's almost like, okay, let's just put something out, and then, you know, we'll continue to build on whatever you're ultimately working on, whether it's Supreme Clientele 2 or something else that you've been building on for, you know, quite some time. But yeah, yes, in so many
This thing,
words,
I can only
Iceberg.
imagine like being on labels for years from 90 something to now, and then or to the 2010s, and now you can drop stuff whenever you want to
Right,
with my homie, with Nas or with
right,
whoever I want. So again, I think
right.
they just got stuff in the tuck ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like they going straight independent, and I love it. I think it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Salute the Ghost, man. Holding it down, man.
Salute.
We love it. Keep on
Check out that
dropping
Set the
music,
Tone.
man. I'm excited for it. Hey man, we had to give y'all a little flavor today, man. Salute to the CEO of Black Sports Online, our brother Robert Latau. It's a Latau. You know what I'm saying? Coming through on Wednesday, man, showing mad love for that game one, man,
Oh,
of
man.
the Boston and Mavs. The
Mhm.
unicorn just went crazy.
Boy,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying? But
Look at
I think,
Iceberg on that white horse
yeah,
again.
come on, don't ride the white horse.
Horse.
Mm.
But hey, like I said, man, I see the maps coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? But again, want to drop a little flavor for y'all, man.
Here
Episode
comes the brand new
267, man.
flavor
We've been
in
doing
the
this for a minute.
air.
Let's be clear. Shout out to the Podfather, man, all our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Coalition always holding it down, man. I am God. Go cop the new record, man. Vince
More
Spence, man. I
sway.
saw our people, man, holding it down always. Go check out some of the old interviews we got, man. Stu Bangers. What's
Chase
our guy?
Keys.
Yeah, Jay Skis, man. We got all kind of stuff. Joe Claire interviews, man. Go check out the interviews, man. Salute the Infamous,
Still
man.
out
Infamous always be
scratch.
coming through, watching all the old joints. Out Scratch, man. Come on, man. We got a lot of dope joints. Go check them out. Jay Kent, Bebo P, take us home, man. We're getting ready for the
Man,
weekend, man.
getting ready for that weekend. Your boy is tired. You know what I'm saying? But it's we back though. You know what I'm saying? We back in the building and giving the people what they asked for, man. Again, we miss y'all, and we just glad to be back. We glad to talk about this thing we call hip hop that we all love and adore, and we care about so much. So, like I said, it ain't nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about cats like Drake, Kenny, man, we just evaluating the bars for the most part, man, and just
There you go.
enjoying the music, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We have nothing against either one of these individuals, you know. We hope they both thrive in some fashion, and we just want to see hip hop be successful. So if it's those two dudes who have to keep it pushing, and so be it, we gonna support it. We just want to hear good music. We gonna critique it if it's trash. If it's hot dog water, we gonna critique it. But again, it's nothing personal. It's all love.
It's
Bebo
all
P.
love indeed. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us through and through. We miss you guys just as much, if not more, and you guys missed us. So that's sincerely and deeply appreciated from the bottom of our hearts here at Fresh Out, because there is no Fresh Out without you guys. It's not just a slogan. We really mean that. So much appreciation for rocking with us this afternoon on your lunch break. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to rock with us, and we appreciate it. Rock with us next time on this platform. Same bat time, or different, same black channel, something like that. Either way. Appreciate y'all. God bless and be safe. Ice boy.
Hey, man,
send
like
us
I
home,
said,
brother.
Man, everything here starts with hip-hop, ends with family, of course, man. Again, call your moms, call your dad. You know what I'm saying? Check on the fam. Again, check out the hat, man, from J. Kent, man. Go cop some Fresh Out gear, man. You know how it goes down, man. We're trying to be millionaires up in here so we can help the community. You know what I'm saying? So go cop a little joint, man. But again, man, it's mad love for hip-hop, man. This is why we do it, man. We do the show, man, for y'all, man. Because, again, there's a lot of dope shows, man, but there's only one Fresh Out. Let's be clear. J. Kent, Bebo P, man. We got the best chat in the world, man. We'll see y'all again Wednesday, man. Check out the clips, man. Like everything. Check us out on Twitter, because that's the only social media we have other than Salute the Scandal holding us down on the Facebook joint always, man. Salute. We got about 900,000 over there, man. He running it over there going crazy. So, again, Salute the Scandal, the million plaque joint. Man, salute to Scandal too, man. Again,
yeah, you know he over here looking like this.
I got money.
With those
again,
million
salute to
subs.
Black Sports Online, Robert Littell, our people, Jay and Dr. Jerry over at Hype Magazine. Salute.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We tapped in on everything, man. Let's be clear. We're gonna be ramping everything up for the summer, man. So get ready. J. Kent, Bebo P, Iceberg. We out, man. Peace. Look out for the music too. We got some music for y'all too. Let's be clear.
Yes, indeed.
Peace.
Let's go.
World's most dangerous podcast. We go in the building with good. The world doing bar for bar. Drake and Kendrick was going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in this studio.
Hundo.
We ain't out.
Please wipe your feet. You rocking with Fresh Out.
Yeah. Fresh Out is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like Melvin in the Blue Notes. Stop it.
N-word.
But not before J. Kent.